a different story. Everyone has a different idea. So does Birbal Chingangbam has it. So let's hear more from him. Welcome to my show, Share Your Insights. Today I'm here with Birbal Chingangbam, who is the CEO of Taret Foods Private Limited. So let's welcome Mr. Birbal.
Hi, thank you for inviting in your show.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining me. So, as CEO, if you could please tell something about yourself.
So I started my schooling in Imphal at DAV Public School, and I completed my graduation from Alvas College under Mangalore University.
Yeah.
And after that, I worked for 5 to 6 years in MNCs in Bangalore and in Mumbai. Then I completed a small training on food processing in Pune.
Yeah.
Then I came back here. I mean, directly from Pune. My last job was at Mumbai. So I came back from Pune and started Taret Foods directly after reaching Imphal, and it was officially started in the year 2016.
Okay.
So that was my brief journey till I started the company.
What has made you to start the venture? Is there any thought in your mind, or what is the actual reason for starting a venture?
So basically speaking, there are two main reasons. Number one being I wanted to start something of my own. I want to do something. I want to create something, and I don't want to get employed for under someone or under a company for my lifetime. So number one was like always I wanted to start something from my own. And the second reason being I am being from Manipur, and as as you know, Manipur is not a well developed state. So I wanted to contribute something to the economy of Manipur, and I thought this is the best way, whether big or small, this is the best way I can contribute. So those are the main two reasons I started this firm.
That's a good initiative.
Yeah, thank you.
So what are the challenges or the hardships that you face during your journey of success?
Challenges are huge. Starting a business itself is the challenges.
Right.
And starting in Manipur, it's also a challenge because it's different to start a business somewhere in Bangalore or Delhi or say even Guwahati, then to start here in Imphal or Manipur. So number one challenge is being the logistic issues. I mean, there is always all logistic issues, whether there is a burn, there is a blockade, or there is natural calamities on the national highway. So national highway is our main source of transportation for our raw material. So there is always a challenges on that side. Again, on other side, there is challenges for resources and raw materials. But having said that, that is one of the advantages of starting here, because there are lots of untapped potential, untapped resources from Manipur, which can be showcased outside, which can be sold outside in large quantity. It just need to be exploit. It just need to be used for in a correct manner. So there is always a challenges and there is always an advantages, and till now I'm loving the challenges.
All right. So, like, was there any circumstances or situation that you wanted to stop this venture and then do a new one or something like that? Was there any situation like that in your journey?
uh, I there is always there sometimes. I mean, it's maybe it's not a something definitive, but sometimes for just 1 second or 2 seconds, sometimes I thought like maybe I was earning 40,000 50,000 per month easily in Mumbai, so
Right.
uh, I will be getting the monthly fixed salary and also like a normal job. But again, there is always a satisfaction in whatever you do, and I was not satisfied in the doing that 9 to 5 or that kind of job, and I was always satisfied here in doing business. So that satisfaction, whether I work in midnight or whether I work in early hours, so I am always satisfied that I am doing something like this. So that satisfaction makes me motivates me
Yeah.
to go forward and to wake up the next day and do whatever I am doing. So uh, it always motivates me. Maybe even for 1 second it may come in my mind, but it was never a definitive thought. I always think of continuing my business whatsoever the mission is.
Yeah. Self motivation is very much important in your
Yes.
journey.
Yeah.
So, my next question to you is: how many employees are there currently?
We have a total of 12. So it is divided in the production staff and office like HR and accounting. So total of there are 12 staffs.
All right. So, like in your journey, if anyone wanted to start an entrepreneurial journey, so what advice would you like to give it to them?
Uh, Number one advice is not advice, what I experienced. So I just want to say, if you are committed, if you are 100% committed,
Yeah.
then you go into this journey. And because it may look what to say, good, or it may look glossy, glorious, glamoury kind of thing, but it is always not the glamour side of business is backed by, there is always only 5% glamour and there is 95% struggle.
All right.
So behind every glamour of business, you have to struggle a lot. So if you are not ready to take up that struggle, if you are not ready to take up different challenges, and when I say challenges and struggle, it's not like normal struggle. It's very uh, lots of struggles there. So if you are 100% committed and if you are 100% passionate about whatever you do, then come into this entrepreneurial journey or business. But if once you come, you will know what is inside, and you will go forward. But if you are not 100% committed, then you will lose money, you will lose your motivation, and you will lose your time. So what I always say is, if you are 100% committed, start your business.
Yeah, right. Was there any push from someone else or any mentors that you are having with you so that if there is anything happening, there's a back pushing to you to go ahead? Was there any
Yeah.
mentor or someone in your life?
Yeah, in entrepreneurial journey, I think in a mentor is very important, and especially in the state like us, where business or entrepreneurship is not very well taken, or it's not very famous. The mentor's role is very important.
Right.
So I have a mentor. I have lots of mentor, in fact, but I have one mentor, Rosni Kumar Yambem. He's the MD of Globis. So
Mm-hmm.
he has been there since since I started my journey from 2016. He has been always there, supporting, advising, and taking whatever help from him. So he has always been there. But again, uh, you should not keep a mentor to one fixed person, because a mentor can be there can be lots of mentor, because one person does not know everything. So you have to take advice, you have to take mentorship from whatever person you think can give and can help you. So for example, if I want any food related or technically related mentorship, I will go to Ma'am Shubha Devi of Maira Foods. And if I want any financial related or company related issues, I go to Rajesh Kesham of CCP. So like that, I have another, 6 to 7 mentors where I always go whenever there is some difficulties in my business. So I think mentor is very, very much necessary when you are starting.
Yeah, very rightly said. Mentor is very important in an entrepreneurial journey. So, Birbal, it was nice talking to you, and I wish you all the best in your entrepreneurial journey. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you so much again for inviting.
Thank you.